This cat is on my neck. Come on, man. I guess you want to sit there and do that. Thank you, little cat. Mm, 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 mm. Come on, man. I can't have you do it. Stop. Stay there. Doing way too much. He just deleted. Oh my goodness! It never ends with this animal, man. This little cat is crazy. Grateful for everything. All right, the noti should have went out. Nice. All right. Yankee game is on. We are back. Slowly but surely doing the thing. All right. Yes. All right. Ba, ba, ba. All right, we're in a good place, man. Yankee baseball about to start. A couple of minutes away. Not sure where the viewers are at yet, but I'm sure we'll be on very shortly. Always add on late. There we go. Trevor Rogers and the Yankees. Let's see how that goes. We better get to him. All right. Oh man, I need a little snack. I haven't gotten any food. But Yankee baseball, man. We need a W, bro. I haven't had a W in a couple months since I last streamed. We are family. This is a little too boring. All right. We are on man. All right, Goldschmidt, Judge, Bellinger, three righties in a row. Stanton, Rosario, Slater, Jazz, Volpe, and Wells batting ninth. Trevor Rogers, he is up. Let's just get up for some. Let's get up. Let's get up for this one. We haven't been up in a minute. All right, we're in a good space. A lot of righties with the lefty on the mound. We better get to him, bro. We better get to him. Ugh. Oh, man, I'm so sore back in the gym doing our thing. Ooh, popped up high. Can of corn. Squeezing the last drop of summer on the weather report. So 82 degrees, feels like 84 down over in Baltimore. That is sweet right there. Judge is up, 328 batting average. Low. That's low. Yeah, that better be low. 48 home runs, 104 ribbies, man, and a 1.129 OPS. Ooh, swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. All right, come on, Judge. You got a fastball behind you. One on count. Ooh, foul back. Another fastball. Seems like he's challenging right in the zone with a fastball. That works. One, two count in the dirt. Two, two count. Outside. That's outside. Yep. Three, two count. Ooh, just a sweeper that was a little out in front. That's a foul. Still staying alive. 3-2 count. Lots of Yankee fans there. Holy smokes. 3-2 count. It's inside. Oh, man. Oh, come on, bro. You ain't got to squeeze Judge like that. It's a good spot. Well placed. I mean, he's pitching outside, and you come right inside like that. It's inside, man. Nice slider out in front on Bellinger. Come on, Belly. What do you say? Swing and a miss on another slider. It's attacking Bellinger with the slider. Seems like Bellinger's probably charging up for a fastball. Let's see what happens. 0-2 count. Low. He's going 3 straight sliders. What's up, Keller? What's up, my guy? How we doing, bro? Good to see you. Happy Friday. We are counting down the days with baseball. We probably got less than 10 games left, I think, at this point. Monday night, I lost my voice. What's up, Matt? Monday night, I lost my voice, and I swear, if we don't win, I might drive by the stadium and yell, "Get your act together, start winning." I wanted CJ bench because he was playing terrible. That was a very tight game that you guys had last week, man. What a pitch. Man. He did his thing with us. 2 strikeouts. On point. Slider, and froze up Bellinger on that play. Ouch. Man, I was thinking about you, man. I was thinking about you when I saw some of the clips, especially with Baker coming down the field and giving y'all that L, man, because Baker is the man. Baker Mayfield really is the man. The Jets have their hands full this week, just with Baker Mayfield alone. I know you guys roughed up the Buccaneers real bad for us, but we still have a really, really daunting challenge playing that team. Obviously, we're probably not winning the division. How much do you care about it? I always like winning the division. I know as of right now, we're still 3 games back with about 9 games left to go. I'll look at the standings right now. Let's pull up the standings. Let's talk with a little context here. This technically 4 games. Yeah, we need to be 4 games. Correct. Good call out. So right now, Yankees 3 games back on the Blue Jays. I mean, think about all the games that we squandered against that team, man. Think about all the games that we've squandered throughout the entire year. 3 games back. I know they have the tougher schedule than we do, but it seems like we're looking for the wild card. On the bright side, we're 2 games above the Astros. We got to maintain our position because what we don't want to do is end up having a situation where we're playing in Houston or anything like that. This right now is the postseason picture. The postseason picture would have the Yankees and the Astros playing in the wild card series at Yankee Stadium. Then winner will play against the Blue Jays. Right now, the Mariners and the Red Sox would play in a series, and the winner of that series will play against the Tigers. Right now, the Mets got a very daunting challenge. I mean, they got the Dodgers if they hold the line, and they got the Phillies right there too. So, you know, we have Isaac Paredes back in the lineup. Well, that's a problem for us because Paredes seems to have some type of ability to hit the Yankees like it's nobody's business. Like it is nobody's business. I like the World Series logo. Got a little script and cursive in there. It's very classic, very throwback. So I like that. Return of the little script in the World Series feels like baseball. What teams am I worried about? I'm always going to worry about... I'm really worried about our AL East rivals. I feel like we've matched up well against Houston this year, and we've played some pretty good ball against them. But I'm really worried about where we match up with the Red Sox and the Blue Jays. Seriously. The Tigers games, we embarrassed ourselves, but we were keeping it pretty tight with them. Is that a swing? Nope, 3-1 count. Blue Jays and Royals, I mean, we'd have to win. They have to lose. That's 2 games. I'm not afraid of Houston. Listen, every team is worthy of respect in the postseason. Anything can happen. I just think the Yankees have had some success against Houston. That's a strike. Yep. I think the Yankees have had some success against Houston that makes it less formidable to me. You know, we just took 2 out of 3 in Houston. At the stadium, catch us on a bad time. I thought we were pretty good, especially with Alvarez out. That's hit high fly ball, can of corn. I'm not looking forward to playing against our rivals. I feel like the Jays play a brand of baseball that really hurts the Yankees' weaknesses. The Red Sox, we can deal with them too, but they have the pitching, the starting pitching to really make us look foolish. I mean, Crochet is pitching a game 1, right? These guys, Evaldi, it's not looking good. Tigers are under the 500 since the All-Star break. We could play those guys well too, but we embarrassed ourselves in the bullpen. But like always, I'm really more terrified about what the Yankees can do, right? Because the Yankees can hit bombs. We don't really hit great pitching very well, but the bullpen has not shown consistency. And that's what I'm really worried about in the postseason, playing against really good lineups, really good teams, high leverage innings and opportunities. And with our defensive inconsistencies, it really does concern me. But once you get into the tournament, you got to do it. You got to get it. You got to get it done. The mental errors, agreed, Matt. 0-2 count to Westberg. Sweeper. Fouled back. So the Yankees' defensive inconsistencies, the Yankees' lack of bullpen. I'm not too worried about the Yankees' offense. I think the Yankees are really good enough to, you know, put some runs up on anybody. They can put up runs against anybody. But the thing that hurts them the most is the bullpen and the defensive errors. 0-2 count. Strike. What a great paint right there. Right on the inside corner. Sweet. Man, there's like a slim, I think it's like a 4% chance of winning the division. It'd be nice. But as long as we get in and we have home games, I expect us to handle business. Period. It really is. Everything's in front of us. It really is. Now, Matt, who do you guys playing this week? Who you guys playing this week? The Texans. Cause y'all need it. Y'all got to get it together, man. I mean, I know you're 1-1, so it's not the end of the world, right? Are you guys 1-1? Play the Jags, okay. And Jacksonville. At Jacksonville on the road. You're 0-2. Ouch. So what has been plaguing y'all? Has it been the offense? Has it been the offensive line? Your defense has been really solid. I mean, you give up 14 points, you should win that game. You give up 19 points or 20 points, you know, you should be able to win that game as well. But, you know, the Buccaneers literally had to drive on the final drive, and Baker Mayfield was just unreal. Y'all got to handle Jacksonville, especially in the South. You start 0-3. It's bad, bro. That's bad. That's where you and I are in the same spot. And the Giants, looking at 0-3. 1-2 count. Come on, Warren. Upstairs. 2-2. 0-2, bro. 2 winnable games, but offense just can't score. Yeah, I watched it. Baker evaded the sack and game-winning drive. Just an absolute dog, bro. I'm really happy for what Baker's been able to do. 2-2 count. Whoa, just fouled that off. What he's been able to do since he left Cleveland, you know, going to Carolina, you know, then end up going to Los Angeles, getting on with the Buccaneers. It shows that it takes time for quarterbacks to get their rhythm, man. It does take a lot of time for quarterbacks to get right. Zion, what's up, kid? Good to see you, my dog. 2-2 count. Swing and a miss. Great changeup. Great changeup. Great changeup. Good to see you, bro. I've been doing good, man. I've been staying busy. Trying to keep sanity, of course. Jets looking at 0-3, possibly. Giants, I'm sure you're in the similar boat. I have not been on all week. Honestly, I've been really, really intentional about resting this week. You know? It's so easy to get caught up trying to get every single live and get on every single game and make content for this. Sometimes I'm just like, yo, I gotta chill, bro. I gotta chill. Baker is reminding me a lot of Johnny Mandel. Also, CJ needs to get his head in the game. Like, easily missed pass wide open in the middle of the field. Man. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta mentally prepare yourselves for those types of outcomes, bro. It's inevitable sometimes. Zion, you're ready for 0-3? Giants not going to be able to tackle Mahomes without a yellow flag. Here's what I would say the Giants have going against them against the Chiefs. Chiefs, 0-2. They haven't been that way since 2014. The Giants do have the defensive line to cause a lot of problems for any team. You know, Chiefs offensive line, Chiefs offense, they could be had, bro. They could be had. And the Giants have that. Now, defensively, the Chiefs are very solid. So, do I see Russell Wilson, you know, throwing 400-something yards and throwing bombs all day? Because that was pretty cool to see. You see, the Jets were getting blasted by the Bills, so I don't want to. I just shifted my attention to something else. I just could not. I found myself getting into that enraged place, and I have to remind myself that the Jets are a very young team, and they need some time to grow. So I'm trying to give them that grace. But the Giant game was interesting, man. That was a game y'all had to have. We got Satanic in the building. It's Raps. Nah, listen. Anybody can be beat on any day. It could be your day. It could be. Am I going to sit here and predict that you will beat them? No. But I really do think your defensive line can cause a problem, bro. When I tell you that NRG was the most loud environment since 2023 players versus Browns, it was rocking. I'm sure it was, bro. I'm sure NRG was insane. Do you guys leave the roof open a lot, or you guys close it? Play some cover 2, cover 3, or blitz. Let's dark feel the pressure. Yeah. You guys played a lot. But also, I think you guys were just tired, dude. Stanton's got a 2-1 count right now. Sometimes you get tired, man. You guys played like 65, 70 snaps. That's a lot early in the season, dude. That's a lot. 2-1 count. Keller, how's your college football team going? And have you been following NFL a little bit? I know the Jets aren't a great team to follow, but they're somebody. They're a team to watch. You know, we had a bipolar. We had the polar opposites of week 1 and week 2. Ooh, that's a high fly ball. Ooh, that's right to the warning track. He just got under it. Gave that ball a ride. Still haven't followed any football. That's all right. Sometimes there's too much going on to keep it up with it, man. I can't give them that excuse. No, that's fair, Zion. You know what? You're in the lead like that. You know, with 30 seconds left to go, you expect to win that game, bro. You expect to it. You expect to do it. Here's Rosario. After the Stanton fly out. Almost hit a home run. Ooh, good hack. Good healthy hack. That's funny. How's the zoo, bro? How's the animals over there? They driving you crazy? Neighbors hit the celly. I was so hyped. He did the sleep room. I was like, yeah, fuck. I'm telling you, it was hype, bro. I'll check the scores, just pick up my dad and brother, but that's about it. That's funny. Yeah, your zoo is doing well. My zoo is doing great. I mean, I think I see one on the counter over there. This downstairs area is like all cats. It's like their territory. So what we've been doing to go to bed now is we've been putting them downstairs, since we don't crate train the cats, right? We don't crate them, but they just go right downstairs. A&M isn't good just because they beat Notre Dame. I can't wait until we blow them out in October. Yo, I caught the ending of that A&M and Notre Dame game. Dude, on 4th down, 4th and goal, you allow that linebacker. It's a great matchup, man. A great matchup. It's a great play call to get that linebacker on an island. But, dude, you got to fight for position better than that. It's the last play of the game. They're going to probably let you play a little bit. You can't get moved off your spot. And that's interesting. Austin Slater's up. 1-0 count. Slater batting 6th against Rodgers, who's got 25 pitches going into the game right now. Outside, he's hitting the zone, man. He's dotting. He is dotting. The zoo is doing well. One-two count, man. He's throwing a lot of strikes. But we got a lot of players on the bench tonight. Jason Dominguez, Ben Rice, Grisham, Caballero, McMahon. Ooh, foul back. We got a lot of guys up there that can hit in a pinch tonight. Now, God willing, we'll be live again Sunday for the Buccaneers-Jets game at 1 o'clock. We'll keep an eye on all NFL updates. You know, we'll hopefully we have a better stream. I didn't even want to make a video last week. 1-2 count. They're in the dirt. I didn't even want to make a video last week. Sunday, and you got to wait all day. You got to wait all day for that. That's the worst. When you're 0-2 and now you got to wait to play in front of the league. Am I streaming Yanks and Jets? I'll keep an eye on it. Maybe I should bring a TV down here. Strike 3. He called that inside spot again. Yeah, he's not hitter friendly at all. 4 strikeouts already. All day for an ass spanking. Yo, you gotta wait all day. I could do the two TV setup. The big TV is gonna be for baseball. No, for football. Small, but it's just a lot. It's like sensory overload. You know what I'm saying? Sensory overload. Now, how's everybody doing in general? Like, no, fuck KC. Cheese Apples. I really saw Ben Holmes better when I visit KC. Yeah, both teams got smacked. Yeah. You wait all day. You wait all day to watch your teams lose, bro. It's the worst. At 8 o'clock. Now, I really haven't. I was gonna touch on this a little bit. Because obviously Sunday was just still pretty fresh. But everything going on in our country, bro, it's like I can't help but not. With everything going on in our country, man, it weighs on you, bro. So how are you guys doing with everything? Because you know what? Like, it is not hard to get bad news. Bad news will pop up on you without you even asking for it. That's how the algorithms work. It feeds you things. It just keeps your mind focused on, like, what is going on. You know, you see Arena Zaskova get stabbed on the train. That's evil, right? That's awful to see. You see Charlie Kirk get shot in the throat. You know, just being in the colleges and just engaging with people in debate, which is what you want. It's all people ask for. We want to have a conversation. We want to have a conversation. And then someone's having a conversation and then you just shoot them in the neck. And then, of course, you had the anniversary of 9/11, 24 years. And 9/11 for me as a young kid, that when that happened at 6 years old, was like the first time you really see evil, right? You see evil for the first time. And then, of course, you have a man that got beheaded in a motel by somebody. Like, what? And here recently in the Bronx or in New York, there was a couple that got burned in their home. it was like a home invasion and they got killed and their house got burned down and the guy's like, I don't give a F. What? I don't understand the BLM Charlie Kirk protest either. Listen, it is very obvious that we are in the middle of a cold culture civil war. That's a shot. Wow, what a shot by Mountcastle. Man, he cracked that. 1-0 Orioles. It is so obvious to me, and never been more obvious to me, that evil is on the move, and that there really is evil out there. Correct, Zion. Correct. There is evil out there. And what do we do as, hopefully everybody hears, I mean, for me as a Christian, what do? You have to come up with answers for why these things happen. Right? People go, oh, it's mental health, it's the guns, it's this. Those are symptoms of a deeper problem in the human condition. Period. We are a sinful, evil, very capable of evil people. And, you know, they talk about all these political problems. Well, politics is downstream from culture. Culture is downstream from what we worship. The culture and what happens in our culture is a result of what's going on inside of our hearts, man. How evil is this, bro? And it breaks my heart, man. But it only reassures me that, you know what, the ones that are good, the ones that believe in God and believe what he's done for us by giving us Jesus, man, that is the answer. But we got to be strong enough to sit there and go, evil, we have to stand up to evil, period. And many people talking about what happened to Jimmy Kimmel. This is censorship. This is attack on free speech. Listen, just be very clear. The FCC governs public airwaves, and CBS, ABC, NBC are broadcasted on public airwaves. Okay? There is regulations on that. You have an obligation to tell the truth. And what happened was he implied that MAGA, as people like to say and characterize that side, that they killed Charlie Kirk. Could not be further from the truth. You cannot blatantly lie and give misinformation to the public on public airways that are governed by the FCC. And it was the affiliates, it was the audience complaining to the affiliates, and the affiliates took it up to the network. This was not, oh, people say, oh, he's just censoring people that don't like, that say things that he doesn't say. Nonsense. People stood up and said, you can't do that. And there are consequences for that speech. Period. Late night, again, it's been years. I mean, it's been on the down slope. But ultimately, like you said, Matt, you can't live in fear, or else you let the devil win, period. Evil is at work in this country and at work in people. And what are we going to do about that? That's a base hit by Basalo. What are we going to do about it? Nice. Going to Christian retreat and then conference in Dallas. Praise the Lord. That's really great, bro. I'm telling you. And Zion, you said it right. You know, these are symptoms. Again, like I said, these are symptoms of a deeper condition problem. Humans are sinful and evil. Romans 1 talks about idolatry to depravity. Right? It's insane, right? I have it right here. I have it pulled up right here. And because they did not think it worthwhile to acknowledge God, God delivered them over them to corrupt mind so that they do what is not right. They are filled with unrighteousness, evil, greed, and wickedness. They are full of envy, murder, quarrels, deceit, and malice. They are gossips, slanderers, God-haters, arrogant, proud, boastful, inventors of evil, disobedient to parents, senseless, untrustworthy, unloving, and unmerciful. Although they know God's just sentence, that those who practice such things deserve to die. They not only do them, but even applaud others who practice them. This was written a very long time ago. Very long time ago. And there it is, relevant and talking about the Romans back then. You can apply it to today. They not only do them, but even applaud others who practice them. And seeing that type of stuff just breaks my heart, bro. Line, that's a base hit. That's into the gap. Cut it off. All right, second and third. Here's my thing about Kimmel. Why I don't feel bad. You said people who are... Agreed. Agreed, Zion. He said these things for a very long time and did not face the consequences. He's finally gotten the consequences for it. Listen, there are consequences for free speech, right? You have free speech, but there are consequences for certain things that you do and say, right? And where you say it. You can't say fire in a movie theater, right? No one's going to sit here and go, hey, I'm going to burn crosses in a neighborhood, because you would be publicly shamed for that, because that's disgusting behavior. The Lord is working, because in Psalms 18:7, then the earth shook and trembled, the foundations also, the mountains quaked. Yep. And were shaken because he was angry. A quake happened in Utah Wednesday night. And, you know, it's very easy for us to get caught up in all this. But it's like, we do have a role in this as Christians, as believers. I believe that. We're in this country, and I believe a lot of Christians get caught up in the, well, I'm just focused on the kingdom. I'm just focused on this. And you live in a community. You live in this country, right? You may not. You may not. You may live somewhere else where there's other things going on. But we have the opportunity to impact that, period. And some people want to say you got to keep religion and politics out of each other. These are highest forms of community. High forms of community. God made government, right? He made marriage. He made the church. He made government. He made the laws. These are important as well. And we have a role to play. High fly ball. Did you watch her remarks on Friday night? I don't know how she held composure and stayed strong. I don't even know how she even did the speech. Agreed, Matt. Listen, Erica Kirk, Charlie Kirk's widow, stood up there with great courage and in deep pain. You can feel it, man. But I was moved by what she was, how the fact she was even able to go up there. We were lucky to get one run there. We were. How she was able to go up there and speak with such grace, courage, and honoring her husband. I was empowered. I mean, that's a woman of God right there. Because in the face of tragedy, she stood up there and stood strong and honored her husband. That is beautiful. It's beautiful. But the world is a fallen place. Don't forget that, y'all. But for us, we have ethics, right? Romans 12 talks about Christian ethics. What we're supposed to do. Let love be without hypocrisy. Detest evil. Cling to what is good. And at the end, do not be conquered by evil, but conquer evil with good. That's our role. We diagnose the problem and we take on the problem head on. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. And yes, there is a role for Christians in the political realm, right? And I'm not going to divulge too much because, you know, I'm always conscious of like what we're going to say. But you know what? I got to say what I got to say because I have these beliefs. You know what I'm saying? And Charlie Kirk getting killed, someone that gave his life to God in 5th grade like I did in 2006 and has had an interest in politics like I have since I was in middle school. And he believes in God. I believe in God. I've accepted God as my savior, Jesus as my savior. He has as well. So that could also be me that gets killed. You know what I'm saying? It's like, what's different between me and him? He has the platform. He's out there. He was out there. I have my platform in sports and, you know, I have my job and I have my stuff and I do my thing, but how much different am I? How much different are we? And that's why I think a lot of people resonated with that really well. Because here's somebody that expresses and talks on truth and engaged in debate. Now, people can obviously debate certain topics, but there are some truths that are very true, and you have to stand on them, and he stood on them. It's just sad, bro. Again, it points to a fallen human condition. And that's why I put in the title, we need saving. We do. I might go to the event in December they're having. I would do it, man. I would do it, man. Listen, it's important for us to get out there. And you know what? When you think about what's going on in our country, and you think about having children in the future and having your own kids and having your own family, is this what we want to have them live and face? How much worse could it get? If it's this bad right now, how much worse? To be honest, I didn't start following politics until like 2019. That's fine, man. Listen, everyone has their wake-up call. Everyone has their moment. You know? It is so important to be a freedom and liberty comes with a responsibility. 3-2 count. We should know what's up. We should desire truth. We should stand on truth. We should understand our heritage of our country and what we were founded on. Yeah, that's fine. All good, Keller. Hey, listen, you get into it when you can, and you can. We all have our start. We have a responsibility, bro. Yep, Zion, you're right. You are right. Foul back. It is just so apparent to me, man, that it is a battle of good versus evil. Me too, Kelda. I'm still looking for those two. Good versus evil. Hey, you know what the Bible says? We don't battle against governments and stuff like that. We battle against the powers and the forces of evil and the principalities. That's what our battle is at. And there's certainly strong influences out there. We don't battle against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness, against this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places, man. And I was like, man, I was really discerning, man, as Jazz strikes out. I was really discerning. Am I going to go up here in my stream and continue to just talk about sports and act like nothing else is going on? There's a lot more into this life than sports. There's a lot more into this life than things that we value and the petty things. There's good, beautiful, and truthful things to fight for. And remember, it is okay to care about these things, truthfully. But how we digest them is important. How we diagnose problems is important. Yep, it's true. And you know what? Even coming out and saying stuff like this is very nerve-wracking. I've been very terrified of coming out and talking about stuff like this because it's so polarizing, right? People will hate you for what you believe. And that's part of human nature, but that's not American. That's not godly. It's just, I can't imagine having to tell your kids that they're under 5. And how do you tell a person they have lost their father? It's very hard, bro. There are children that will not have their father. There are parents that will not have their son. And there will be a wife without her husband. And you think about that girl, Irina, on the train. That she got stabbed just going home. Just going home. Just got stabbed. That could be your wife. That could be your daughter. That could be your sister. That could be your cousin. That could be your friend. We don't have to deal with this. And the government's role was to make sure that people out there are not out there doing stuff like that to people that are just trying to go home and mind their business and live their life. We don't have to deal with this. So we shouldn't. Yes, the Bible has rules. That's ball hit deep to center field. Oh, on the warning track. Dang, I'm gonna say Volpe's hitting the ball pretty well. I think he's gotten some good time off. He's gotten back to the fundamentals, and he's doing some good stuff. You know, the craziest thing about last Wednesday, I was in church in adoration. I looked at my phone because I have a timer, and I thought, oh, he got shot. Maybe he's going to recover. After I saw that video, I never want to wish that. Yo, Matt, I was at work looking at the video, and my spirit was shaken by that. Because you know what? I grew up in the era of when World Star was popping and you could watch graphic things online growing up. Like, I saw what I've seen what a Barrett 50 cal could do to somebody. I shouldn't have seen stuff like that as a young child. But there's something we're not built to watch stuff like that and see that happen to somebody. Just again for speaking on what he believes in. 0-1 counts at Austin Wells. Low. Social media has made it, very desensitized. And I saw a video that was interesting that was talking about how we process so much information on a day-to-day basis. We have a quick reaction and keep moving. Quick reaction and keep moving. And something deep happens and something ugly happens. And we just kind of like, whatever. What's next in the news? And we move on to the next thing. And we memory hole it and we forget it. And then, but it doesn't change the fact that all evil things are happening. And there are people that are suffering. There were some young men on college campuses that were committed suicide on a tree, man. How hopeless is that person to do that to themselves, man? Somebody that had a family, someone that had friends, someone that had people that loved them, felt that it was a better way to go out and to take their own life. I take that very serious because I have a friend that I love dearly. That took their own life as well to suicide. It is so sad to think about the hopeless condition. Where does somebody's mind go that's where they want to go? 3-2 count. Oh, it's a walk. We got a base runner. How sad that is. People have lost hope. We have more access to technology, more money, more freedom to sleep and do whatever type of things we want to do. And we are the saddest people, man. I can understand. I was almost one of them in high school. I'm glad. Listen, Keller, I'm glad that you did not, man. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so glad that I appreciate you sharing that. That's neat, man. Sib, what's happening, brother? Good to see you. You caught us in a good conversation here. There's very little connection with people. These phones were the worst thing to happen to society. Zero connection to humans. Agreed, bro. Agreed. And what we're consuming, man, swing and a miss, it changes us. You know what's interesting? When I was growing up, my dad, growing up in a Christian home, my dad was always very sensitive to what we were consuming. 0-2 count. Foul ball. My dad was always hypersensitive to what we were consuming. I couldn't watch certain things. And I never resented him for it. I never cared like that. But when it came to the phones, there was a time where after a certain amount of time, I could not text or could not access the internet. And my dad would say, I don't want anybody in my house after a certain amount of time. And what he also meant was, I don't want things in your mind. Because the internet and this thing is a portal to the rest of the world. And it can expose you to so many awful things. And people's thoughts and what goes on in people's minds. And you got to process all that. And you have access to talk to people that probably don't have your best interest in mind, but can be deceiving. And my dad was standing on business even back then. A visionary, a great man. That's why I love him. But he said, I don't want nobody in my house after a certain amount of time. No access after a certain amount of time. And I thank him for that. He got hit. Oof. I am a teacher. These kids are nuts nowadays. They need constant entertainment. At school, they are in withdrawals from a damn phones. Yep, Sib. Yep, Sib. Yep. I'm so close to going back. My wife says the same thing, Keller. She wants to go back to a flip phone. There's so much garbage on these phones that we consume on a regular basis. So many information and even good information that you want to consume. You know, I a lot of religion talk, podcasts, politics. You consume all that in the same day. I think about how much did I feed my mind today? And what is my mind set on? What you feed your mind, you will dwell on. First and second, 2 outs. What you feed your mind, you will dwell on. Which is why it's important to disconnect for a little bit and touch grass and realize that there's a lot of good things out here in the world if you want to go get them. Community, friends, family, love, all that. That's all out there. 0-1 count. Sib, I applaud you, bro. I have much respect for teachers that have to deal with the youth out here, man. That's a great service, man. You see they're holding a funeral? Yep. Well deserved. What we consume becomes us. 1-2 count. It's incredible, bro. That's why it is very important. 1 Peter 5. The Bible talks about this. Be sober-minded, be alert. Your adversary, the devil, is prowling around like a roaring lion looking for anyone he can devour. Resist him firm in the faith, knowing that the same kind of sufferings are being experienced by other believers around the world. Foul ball. Keep your mind sober on good things, because we can sit here and get consumed and sucked down in the rabbit holes and end up driving ourselves crazy. And if you don't have a worldview, you don't have faith. To me, in my opinion, if you don't have good values to filter your mind through all the garbage that we process on a regular basis through every day as we doom scroll hours out of the week, you will drive yourself crazy. We were not meant to consume this much information and this much stuff on a regular basis. They cooked with the algorithm, with making algorithms. That's another strikeout. Dang it, man. Judge goes down looking again. They cook with the algorithms because what they do is they feed you things that you're consuming on a regular basis. And if you don't break the cycle and have the discipline to go, yo, I got to get off of this, you can end up getting consumed by what's out there in the world. And there's so much bad stuff out there. If you look for it, you will find it. It just pops up on you. It's never ending. I'm also tired of the sex bots. Agreed, man. Depravity, bro. Depravity. Do not be conquered by evil, but conquer evil with good. Remember that. Remember that, friends. My screen time has gone down. Now, I can probably average almost 8 hours a day on my phone. Sometimes I really be trying to struggle with that. I be on my phone a lot. I be locked in sometimes. Sometimes I just want to get more information. And I want to hear good perspectives, and I want to, but sometimes you got to disconnect. Very easy to get caught up with what's going on in the world, man, and be angry at it. It's okay. Be angry at it. If you are angry at people getting killed, innocent people getting killed in the street, and you are angry about that, your morality is in the right place, but we need to find the answers, and we need to work on it together as a people. We need to humble ourselves. We keep doing it without God, and we keep finding out that it keeps getting worse the more we do it. Yeah, my screen time today is 5 hours and 45 minutes. Not even sure how. I worked all day. Let's see what my screen time is today. Let's see. I'm at 7 hours and 54 minutes. That's crazy. Whew. But we won't be disheartened, bros. Friends. We will not be disheartened. I'm not going to be. If anything, I feel more emboldened, man. I feel more emboldened. You see all the bad in the world, man. You see people questioning. You see people being this and this and that. You got to choose your side, bro. Choose your side. I'm always going to treat people with love and respect because I'm called to do that as a Christian. I'm always going to treat people with the dignity and respect that they deserve, no matter what they are, no matter what our differences are. Let's do that. But we got to stand up for what's right. We got to stand up for what's good. And we got to fight against evil, period. Another reason I'm looking forward to hunting season. Chill in the woods, no phone. Man, I can't wait for that, bro. I can't wait for you to have that. That's important to have, bro. Just time away. Go into the woods, men. Go hide. Go hang with the family. Go shoot some deer. Be with nature. Be out there, bro. It's important. It's important, man. There's so much good. There's still some good things out there, man. Even in the middle of this crazy chaos, this is still a beautiful world, bro. God snapped on this planet, man. God snapped. Seriously. No, a Christian retreat from my school. That's gonna be cool, man. That's gonna be cool. If you're in the woods, whether you're in a retreat or you're hunting, just being out in nature, all good. All one count. All one count. You know what I also find astonishing? I saw a sermon this past week where the pastor was talking about the founding of America is so ingrained and so inspired by the principles of the Bible and God. I was so amazed at just the prayer meetings and the things that they would do and the things that they did. Oh, what a catch by Judge. The Continental Congress of 1774 having a 2-hour prayer meeting and them reading the Psalms and praying about what they're going to do about revolution and what the Treaty of Paris says. There's so much ingrained out there, man. This is a good country, man, founded on good principles. But we are imperfect people trying to live and try to make this happen. The principles of relationship don't just belong just between friends and family. It extends out into the community. It really does. And what we all believe in, what we want to share, and what we value most. It is impressive, man. It really is. And we've gone so far off base from where we were. We are a fallen human race, man. Seriously. Just having time with God is the most important thing ever. I've been trying to get more deliberate, man. In the morning, I make breakfast for my wife, and we sit down and we try to read together. Because it's important, man. It's a life manual. It's a life manual. I used to call it that on Instagram. When I used to post a little bit more about my faith on Instagram a long time ago, it is a life manual. The answers to all of mankind's problems and how to live a good life are in that book. People can scoff at it. I don't need that. I don't need that. This country was built on Christian principles and has laws that are guided by those principles. And the goodness that we have in this society for people to just, you know how I feel about it, facts. Listen, there are good principles to live by that we are founded on, that we were able to build this great society. Okay, just do prayer. I try my best to pray throughout the entire day. Whenever I find like myself spiraling, or heck, even at work, man, when we're about to have something go down, I'm always praying for protection. I never take it for granted. 3-2 count. As my cat comes to help hang out. 3-2 count. Oh, we just missed him inside. Well, be careful with Mountcastle. This guy's a slugger. But I've really thought about it. I was like, man, I think I got it. When I get onto this stream, I got to use some opportunities, man. Just try to talk about what's good and what's moral, man. I just read a little excerpt of it just this past Keller. I just read it. Nice. Innings over. I'm trying, Matt. Keller, I appreciate that you're even open to it, bro. You know? It's okay. That is okay, bro. But it really does diagnose. I read that small excerpt at the end of Romans 1. And I'm sure it sounds like what we experience on social media. Losing followers is what it is. I already lost a friend of mine. I didn't even post anything blatant. And this person decided to block me. And that was a friend that I cared for and loved on. Not only do they do them, but even applaud others who practice them. Yes? I'm gonna get to it. I'm honestly, I'm not even afraid about it. I'm not even afraid no more, bro. I'm not. I am who I am by the grace of God. Seriously. Yes? Say hello, everybody. Yep, he did. He died standing on business. That's for sure. No, I appreciate it, Kel. That's all love. I mean, if people can't listen to different beliefs, then F them. I don't believe it, but I'm sitting here saying this because I respect you. And listen, you know what? I'm saying what I say because I do care about you, too. Because I care. Because Christians care, we should be speaking more about what's good and what's true. And we should be telling people about what God did to solve evil in this problem with all the craziness in this world. That's what we're supposed to do. All right, top of the fourth. The Yankees need to get some runs here, bro. We'll take a little break off the deep conversations, but again, any questions or concerns, it's all here. Runs. That ball's hit into center field. Drop, drop, drop. No, we don't even have a hit. Should I bench Garrett Wilson? He was non-existent. I will say, this week with Tyrod Taylor playing quarterback for the Jets, I think we're gonna have a much better passing attack this weekend. I think so. Tyrod's a better polished passer. He's a true backup quarterback. He will be throwing the ball downfield. He will be. Baseball-wise, I really enjoyed Girardi in the booth. Yes, me too. Girardi brings a great perspective to the game, man. I love when Girardi's in the booth. He just knows the game so well, man. I wish he was our manager. Yankee fans, if we still had Joe Girardi on our team as manager, will we have won a World Series at any point in the last 8 years since he's been gone? I think we would have. I don't see why not. I think we mutually parted ways. Did we fire Girardi? I can't remember, Sid and Keller. Did we fire Girardi or we just parted ways? I don't think we just renewed his contract. Not gonna lie, if they would have given Girardi more time, I think he would have found a way to win a World Series with the Yankees. I really do. 3-1 count. This is a hitter's count here. Strike. All right, it's a good spot. Three-two count. Oh, that's a walk. Mutual parting of ways. Yep. Contract was up. We should have renewed that contract, bro. Girardi is just a baseball savant, man. Oh, freaking gun is all bunched up in there. All right. We've had 2 base runners, but we haven't gotten a hit. Maybe Rosario will be the hit that we need. 0-1 count. Now, I also hope... Correct, Keller. He's just the energy guy. You know what I mean? He'll put in the work himself too, but he's an energy guy. 0-2 count. One, two count. Foul back. I pray we don't have Fromber on our postseason roster because he's a selfish player and lost us the game. That is funny. A lot of times this season. Listen, we'll see what happens. He's still one of your better pitchers, man. Gotta give him a chance to bounce back. Ground it. Damn it. That's a double play. Hit the ball hard, but that's a double play. Well, as long as we keep it at 1-0, I'm cool with that. I need to stand up a little bit. It's a little warm. Somehow I turned on my light. So, Grimaldi's pizza is the best. Would I agree? Is that from Grimaldi's in New York? Let me see. Oh, man. Royals up 5-1 on Toronto in the first. Man, we got to strike, Keller. We got to strike. Catchers seem to be great managers. Torrey, Bochy, Connie Mack, Shosha. Yep. Agreed. Good point. Listen, I feel like the catchers are good at managing because they can understand the flow of the game very well. And they have to understand how to attack every hitter. They game plan a lot. They spend a lot of time in that arena. And understanding and game planning and getting everything ready to go. Put this here. They're New York style down here. Okay. Very cool. It's 5-1 Royals, man. We need the dub, bro. We need it. We need to get this game back. If there's any chance that we can get a chance to gain on this team, we got to do it now. 7-1. 7-1 now. Scherzer is getting shelled right now. High fly ball. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Trouble. All right. One down. I'm going to do a bathroom break at the inning, in between the innings, and then I'll be back. Ooh, curveball just dropped right down. Do I know the trivia answer? I don't know what the trivia answer was. Damn, what was it again? What was it? I saw it and I didn't know. 1-0 count. Sib, forgive me for forgetting, but you're a Chargers fan, aren't you? I forgot. Tallest players to win a batting title. Damn. Interesting. Oh, man, you guys look good, bro. Did you see the record for how the Yankees and Jays need to finish to win the division? No, what was it? What was that record? 2-1 count. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Y'all look good, Sib. We look very good. Defense playing well, and Herbert is finally healthy. Okay, thank you. Thank you, bro. Yeah, let me tell you. Y'all are a nuts and bolts football team. Just really distinctly good, fundamentally sound, and you got great protection, and Herbert is doing everything everything you could ask for, bro. Well coached. Coaching matters, and y'all are a testament of that. Y'all are a testament of that, man. I wish we had Jim Harbaugh. I wish we did. Great coach, fundamental football, nuts and bolts, bro. Wow. He knows ball, bro. All right, I'm gonna show this to y'all, chat, because Keller was able to send that to us. So, Yankees have 9 games remaining. An updated look at whether the division remains in play. If we go undefeated, they win the AL East with a 6-3 record. It looks bleak. Basically, it looks bleak. Even if we went 6-3 and they go 3-6, they're good. We would have to go 7-2, and they have to go like 1-8 in order for us to win the division. It's not happening. Good swing and a miss there. It's not happening. Chalk it up. But we'll have to see them in the playoffs, man. We got to get there. I want to see them. You want to avoid the Sox in the wild card? Agreed. The Sox are a problem for us. But the Sox are a problem for us. Strike. Backdoor sweeper. Sib, who do you want to play the most? Like, not to disrespect that team, but who do you want to play the most out of all the teams in the wild cards? You want Houston? I'm sure you want Houston. But what team scares you the most in the playoffs? I would rather play the Stros, yeah. I'd rather play the Astros too. I think we match up very well with them. Crochet, yep. He's a 13 strikeout. They jump out to 2-0 lead with him on the mound. It feels bleak, to say the least. We sucked against the Jays, but there was a couple of games we probably should have won this year. What gives me hope... Line, great play by Rosario. Insane play by Rosario on a backhand and firing it across the diamond. All right, I'm going to put an ad break. You guys are subs, so you're not worried about it, but I'll be right back. Sib, you know what drives me crazy about the Detroit series is that they were playing so bad. And we literally just embarrassed ourselves against them. Just embarrassed themselves. I need to turn off the light outside. I don't know why that's on, but... Man, Trevor Rogers, man, we got to figure this out, man. We got to figure this guy out. We got no hits. You know, it drives me crazy that every Yankee game that I watch turns out to be like the worst one. And then makes my page look like I'm just losing my mind and screaming about the Yankees all day. I stream once a week, maybe twice a week. And every game that I play, every game that I watch, they stink. 1-1 count. Outside. I need a home. I need to tie. I need this game tied. Now, Rogers is at 77 pitches, which is not bad, which means he's going to come out of the game at some point. But is there any way that we can get a couple of base runners and maybe get a run in and figure that out? Ad is brought to you by Curtis Lee. Well, that's funny. I know about him. I don't know if he's going to win, though, unfortunately. Think we rested too many of our bats tonight? Yeah, probably. Yankees need to get some hits, man. Rack up the scoreboard. I want to see 6 or 7 runs. Which one is that? How's the New York weather? Is fall hitting yet? No, it's been actually pretty mild. We've been in like the low 80s, high 70s lately. The 67? I'm bugging. Yeah, I'm a square, bro. I'm not cultured at all. Clearly. I'm like 6 to 7 runs. I'm like, eh. I'm not missing out. That's so funny. What is this 67 trend? Please enlighten me. Please tell me. Because I do be lost. You know what's funny? I went to McDonald's today after school. And I was like, damn, I forgot that it's nothing but middle school kids in there. Which is cool. Like, you kids got to have a place to hang out too, you know? And McDonald's is the spot to do it. So I go into this McDonald's and it's 3 o'clock and there's kids are there. Lots of middle school kids. And I'm like, bro, the drive-thru is packed, as it always is at 3 o'clock. And there's kids everywhere. Kids everywhere. And they were fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not one of those, like, Scrooges that'll be like, oh, kids are here. Like, nah. They need a place to hang, too. But it's so interesting seeing how they operate. I'd be like, oh, man. Were we like this when we were younger? We might have been. Somewhat like that. Perspective and hindsight is everything. And so is maturity. All right. But, yeah, this 67 trend, I don't know what you mean, bro. I'm, like, lost. Last Saturday, kickoff was at 94 degrees. This is hot and nasty. Down at LSU. 2-2 count to Jazz. Oh, he pops it up. We look so out of whack. We look so off balanced. Get his pitch count up. That's all we can ask for. Hit the bullpen and win the game. There's a song called Door Door 6'7". It's a hype song. Then he like 6'7" and it took over TikTok. Okay. 0-1 count. That's a draw by balls driven. Get to the gap. Come on. Oh, he snow coned it. I think Volpe's gonna run into one this game. I like what I see from Volpe today. He's making real solid contact. Sauce actually used that song. LSU was 150. Wow. A snow cone sounds good. Yeah. Yeah. I already pissed, so we're good. You think the Chiefs are done? They look horrendous. Honestly, they're not done until they don't win the AFC West and when they're not in the AFC Championship game. That's my thoughts. I'm going to say this. I think the Buffalo Bills are going to go to the Super Bowl this year. Yo, they're a wagon. First of all, they beat the hell out of the Jets. And they were after the third quarter, they were just going half. Maybe less. That team is a wagon. Josh Allen is a monster. They got plenty of wide receivers. They got plenty of running backs. They got a cakewalk of a schedule. They're going to probably be 15-2. Probably. Maybe when Rice comes back, like you said, maybe. The Bills have a very stingy, tough defense. They'll get Ed Oliver back. They'll get into a rhythm. Their defense is never really going to kill them. Might win them a couple of games. But he's got a plethora of receivers. He's in rhythm. He can dink and dunk you. He can go deep. He can run. They can run. James Cook is an awesome running back. I think it might be their year, bro. I think it might be their year. It might be. Jets got a long way to go if they want to compete with that team. I'm telling you that right now. And I'm okay with that. You know, sometimes you play a team that is way above your level. But it's between them, the Ravens. You know, I think the Chargers might be a little sneaky this year, man. I'm telling you, you guys got a lot of fundamental things on that defense that I like. Real good. But I think it's probably going to be, I think it might be Bills-Eagles. Bills versus Eagles. It takes some time. Salah's a great defensive coordinator. He's not a good head coach. And that's very apparent. 2-1 count. Very nice pitch. But that man knows, I could tell Salah knows football. Yeah, you guys really do have to figure it out. And yo, don't sleep on the Rams. Strike, what a great paint job there. Yo, I think the Rams in the NFC, it's the Eagles, Packers, Lions, Rams. I'm sure there's another team that I'm missing. Forgive me. But the AFC, Bills, Ravens, Chiefs, until proven otherwise. Chargers are probably going to be on the up and up. I think so. I can see the Chargers, if they stay on their trajectory with Herbert and he can stay doing what he's doing, it can be real good. It's funny, I posted about Brandon Stevens on the Jets, and Ravens fans were all over it, bro. Yep. Sid, Baker Mayfield. I'm going to have to see him this week, man. I'm going to have to see him this week. Like, they have a lot of offensive linemen that are hurt this week as they play the Jets. Tough. 2-1 count. 2-0 count, excuse me. Rounded. Nice. Yeah, no Godwin, no Wirfs. They lost their guard or their center. They don't have their right tackle either. So the Jets might have a chance to really do some damage in the up front, but we don't have a great defensive line. Outside, man, we got Quinnen. We got some big boys. I hope we probably go heavy on the front. Egbuka might be out. Evans is going to play. Baker's hurt and banged up because he had a physical game last week. There is a chance for the Jets to win this week. And honestly, when I was in Florida and I was with my dad and my brothers, I predicted the Jets were going to come out and surprise everybody 2-0 and then lose the games in Florida and go 2-2. Well, they said we were going to lose the first two games at home and then win the games in Florida. So right now they're correct. So hopefully they're the ones that are right and I'm the one that's wrong. Because I'm dying for a win already. I want to get the pressure off of Aaron Glenn. We're a young team. I don't think we're as bad as we showed last week, but we're probably not this great football team. We're a young team on the rise. It's going to take some time to get it together. But, you know, maybe going on the road with the run game and with the defense, maybe there's a little bit of, you know, a little pride on the Jets this weekend as they play against the Buccaneers. We're going to have a matchup nightmare. We're going to have a matchup, a great matchup. One, two count. Lofted into left field. Can of corn. Will they only give Fields this year and get one in draft, or does Fields get 2 years to figure it out? I think they signed Fields for 2 years, so he's gonna come back when he's fully healthy and he'll play, which is good. He has to prove it, like, well above the level of expectations for this year, for the Jets not to draft a quarterback next year. I think they should in the first round if they don't feel like he should obviously be the starter moving forward. But they'll give him a chance to play for the next 2 years. But he's got to come back and he's got to get consistent, man. He has to get consistent. He has to. He was a little gun shy last week. He missed Garrett Wilson by a mile. He really has to get more confident and get into that rhythm and settle. And let's go. But the Jets, I believe, with Tyrod Taylor, I think we have a good chance to really get things going offensively in our pass game, and I think we'll be all right. Now, look at the uniform matchups. Jets are going to be wearing the green and the white bottoms. Maybe we'll do the green socks. But the Buccaneers are going to be out there looking clean, too. They got the creams back, throwback, commemorative seasons. They're going to be out there looking good, too. So, great uniform matchup. It's going to be in Tampa. It's going to be cool. Great challenge for the Jets. But we got our work cut out for us, man. Baker's a dog. We got to make sure that we don't give him extra opportunities to make plays, especially with his legs. You know, if we got a chance to sack him, get him down. Can we turn him over once? Maybe. Hey, our first base hit. All right, Wells. First base hit. Start of good things, hopefully. Their offensive line is banged up. Their defensive line is a little banged up. Todd Bowles is still a solid coach. We got to band together and find a way to win, man. I don't want to be 0-3. 0-3 is down bad. I don't want it. I don't want it at all, bro. Nope. Oh, come on, Goldie. Oh, we turned on it too soon. Turned on it too quick. All right, 91 pitches. This might be, I think if he doesn't get Goldschmidt here, they'll take him out. They won't let him pitch the Judge. 0-1 count to Goldie. Come on. Low. One count. Low. Point valid. Pretty valid. Pretty valid, but do you want to get? Do you think they're gonna get him 3 times? That's the question. He's already behind on Goldschmidt on a 3-1 count. If he could take the walk, that'd be great. Come on, 3-1. Oh, he just fouled. He just missed it. Had a good pitch to hit. I think if he doesn't get Goldie, I think he's going out. Three-two count. Oh, that ball's into the gap. Come on, ball. Let's go. Oh, he stole it. Damn it. 2-run home run rob, bro. Just missed it. Let me see if it was out. Was it going to go out? Nah, I was going to hit the wall. I don't think it was going to go out. I don't know if it was out. I don't think it was going to go out. Nah, it wasn't going to go out. Didn't have enough lift. Hit it well. Now they're probably letting him pitch to Judge still. He definitely robbed the double. Would have been out in Old Camden Yards. Yeah, it would have been out. Good chance to get him. Let's see how Judge approaches this at bat. Struck out twice already. Upstairs and away. Yes. One on count to Judge. Come on, Judge. Oh, he just missed one. Baseball Savant says out at City and Wrigley. That definitely wouldn't have been out at Yankee Stadium. Would have been a gapper. Would have been a deep gap. It might have fallen at Yankee Stadium in the gap. 2-1 count. Yes. One count. Upstairs. He ain't gonna give him a pitch to hit. I don't think he's gonna give him a pitch to hit here. If he gives him a pitch to hit here, he's a fool. Exactly, Sib. If he gives him a pitch to hit here, he's a fool. Almost gave him one. Just a little outside. He's playing with fire. He's playing with fire. Yes. Thanks. 3-2 count. Ooh, that's ripped. This guy's... And that ball stood in his glove too, man. Snow coned it. We should challenge that, maybe. Strike on a changeup. It almost rolled out. Low. 1-1. Yes. Just missed it. Judge had some pitches to hit there, man. Wow, Belly's close to getting 100 RBIs. I didn't even realize. Tapped. It's a tough inning, man. Well, our only hope now is getting to the bullpen. Seemed like we got some better at bats that inning, but we were just short. All right. Let's see what's going on with the scores. Red Sox are losing to the Rays. Astros are losing to the Mariners 1-0. Royals are still smacking the Blue Jays 7-1. Not much else to worry about. Mets are beating the Nationals, which they need to do. You see how the Mets are doing in their standings. The Mets, 2 games above the Diamondbacks, 2 games above the Reds. Mets just got to hold the line. They'll be in. I think they'll make it. I need some food. I might honestly just drive to Woods there and bring hey, listen. You got to do it. Just do it. Just do it. It'll do you well, bro. Why not? Even Jesus had to retreat to the wilderness. All right, Warren's in the game still, doing pretty good. 73 pitches, holding the line. He's got the 2-3-4 up right now. He's got to hold the line here. Bad. One count. Nah, I'm not Catholic. I grew up in a Baptist church. Now I go to like a non-denominational church, as always they say. But like, I don't know the stark differences between all the faiths. Like, you know, there was Presbyterian, Methodist, Episcopalian, Lutherans, Baptist, Pentecostal. Oh no. Rolled right past him. Let it go right by him. They're definitely going to score now, Keller. Oh! Here it goes. Here it goes. He should have kept it in his glove. Soft contact. It's second and third. 2 errors. And Mountcastle's up. Oh my gosh. Just so not good. Just dumb. Our lockdown bullpen, right? Say it right. 1000%. And this is what will, yep, Matt, this is what will hurt us. Hopefully he gets out of this. If he can get out of this, they go up 2-0, 3-0. Kaput. 0-1 count. One count. One, two count. A little up and away. A little up and away. Come on, man. This cat. Line is to right field, right to Judge. That's going to score a run. Two nothing, bro. 2-0 on a dribbler and an error. Six-hour drive returning. When do you go back home for fall break? When do you go back? Is it right before Thanksgiving? You'll be home for Thanksgiving at least, right? 1-0 count. Before October 1st? Okay. You have your car, right? You just drive? Louisiana to Texas, that's 6 hours. That's a long time. Do you do it in a straight shot or do you make a stop? Two 0 count. Three and 0. Not good. You know Beavers is probably going to do something at this point in this game because this guy hasn't done anything wrong. This guy's made every play today. Gotta stop at Buc-ee's halfway. I never had Buc-ee's. I want to try it. They have some in Florida. My brother said Buc-ee's is great too. I gotta go. I gotta try it. Bucky's is fire. Brisket and biscuit tacos are insane. What part of Florida do you visit? It's over in Orlando. I'm a Wawa guy in Florida, though, but Bucky's is nice. Overpriced. Keller, what do you think? You know what I had down in Florida that was really good? Culver's. Culver's was fire. Culver's was good. I kind of feel like having Chinese food, but you had it last night. I love Culver's. Culver's is awesome. The burger was good. The fries were fire. The best thing you can have in Florida is freedom and a sense of proper living. I love it down there. Top 3 fast food restaurants. McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Chipotle. It's my top 3 fast food restaurants. McDonald's, Chick-fil-A, Chipotle. You can't beat... When McDonald's is good, it's hard to beat. Real good. Strike? Nope. We need a double play bad. Culver's, Taco Bell, Chick-fil-A. I'm 2 minutes from... Yo, Kelly, you live in the dream, bro. One, you live in a great state like Georgia. And then you got the holy trinity of fast food within minutes of your home. That's probably why a lot of people down in the South and down in this country in general are fat and obese. Because we love ourselves some fast food. I've never had Waffle House. I've never had it. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know how they handle that, Zion. Truthfully, I've been out of touch for a minute. You should write me. You should write me about that. 3-1 count. Come on, Cruz. I gotta go to Waffle House. I need to. What's the best pizza place in New York? I'm coming this summer. I mean, Pizza Suprema by the Garden is great. Who'd you speak to on the phone? You got to tell me, Zion. I'll give you the inside scoop. He went. Oh, great. Bases loaded. No big deal. Lockdown bullpen. I want to see them play well, play together, and win. Straight up. No, we couldn't turn to. Another run scores. What are we going to do, bro? Knicks Rockets finals will be fire. Knicks in the finals in general will be great. The city will be stupid. Zion knows. Zion knows the vibes. Ten one. We really need to get this win, bro. We need to find a way to. We really need to get this going, bro. Grounded. Jazz had a busy inning. Yankee Stadium during October. I was blessed to be there. The shit was an environment. Yo, it is great. Yankee Stadium in October is amazing. Amazing. Yeah, you would have been disappointed, Keller. Just the environment around the entire stadium. I was there for game 1 in the neighborhood. Woo! It was the vibes was just out the chain, bro. Off the chain, bro. I ordered some Chinese food. Bro, my luck when streaming the Yankee games is the worst because I stream maybe once or twice a week. And every game that I stream, when I can finally get on, they lose. They always losing. Always. Now there's still plenty of game left, but it's draining me. Seriously. The Yankee games is the worst because I stream maybe once or twice a week. And every game that I stream, when I can finally get on, they always lose. Always. Now there's still plenty of game left, but it's draining me. Seriously. I love when streaming the Yankee games is the worst because I stream. We lost 4-2. The game I was going to go to, game 3. That was a tight game. Freddie Freeman, of course, with a home run to lead the game. I think it was almost 2K. Yeah, it's too much, bro. Too much. Too much. Maybe I should stand up. Upstairs. Moses fire. Yes. I went when Yanks played Cleveland in the ALCS. I haven't been to a Yankee playoff game in ages. Foul ball. Hello. Handsome cat. Very nice cat. 1-1 cat. Strike. My old high school teacher paid a band to see them lose in game 5. I paid a band to watch my team lose. I bought 2 Coaches Club tickets for me and my wife. Jets Chargers, and we got embarrassed. Sucked. The food was good. Nope, he don't try to frame that. You'd go to a Braves playoff game. Listen, y'all can get back. Y'all just gotta get, they just gotta get healthy. They just gotta get healthy. 2-2 count. Always, Justin, always blessing to see you, bro. Always great talking to you. Definitely in touch. Yes, sir, Matt. You know the vibes. Hey, always good talking to you. Listen, keep your mind clear. Don't get too caught up with the darkness of the world. Again, we want to fight evil, but we want to make sure we have our mind clear. So, again, remember that as we move on throughout the week and throughout the days. There's always good out there. There's always hope. But good talking to you, bro. Hope your Texans do the thing, bro, because we should not be 0-3. Imagine next week we're talking and we're going, hey, look at us, 0-3. I don't want that. Only an hour away, right? I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Well, just for the vibes, you know, you want to go. You ready to talk 0-3? Zion lost hope, bro. Zion losing hope. I hate that for him. I really do. One count. Ah. Bro, the refs, Sunday Night Football, you already seen. You already know the vibes. I've been there too. A couple years ago in the same spot. Jam shot. Got a little base hit. All right. What is that? Like our second hit? Come on, Jazz. I need you here, dog. Oh, come on, Jazz. Come on. We're right back in it. Let's go, Jazz. Let's go, man. 2-run shot by Jazz to right. Makes it 2-3. 30th home run of the year for Jazz. Come on, man. 30-30. Respect my guy. When Jazz lightens up his swing and just gets the ball and just uses his hands, man, he's got enough pop to get it over there, man. Come on. Let's go, Jazz. Let's go, man. I'm always pumped for my guy. Come on, Volpe. You're due, too. You've been hitting the ball really well. Volpe's been hitting the ball really well. He is due. My food almost here. Smooth, bro. Man, he smoked that. I love Girardi breaking down the swing is just so good. Come on, Volpe. 2-1 count. This is your count, kid. Ooh, good cut. I'm not mad at it. I'm not mad at it. Ooh, Volpe, good cut. Stay alive, Volpe. Yeah, I'm telling you, Sib, I think Volpe's going to get one this inning, this game. Cole was just like... Two count. Ooh, he fouled that off somehow. Got fooled on that pitch, but was able to battle it off. Come on now, Volpe. Come on. Ooh, he just jammed him. Good spot. Tough spot. All right, listen, I'm not mad at it. 2-3. Right back into it. Let's go. Who do I want for the third starter in the playoffs? Well, you're going to have Fried. You're going to have Rodon. Luis Heel. Luis Heel. And then you have Cam for your fourth starter. Cam deserves a shot. Cam definitely deserves a shot to start, though. Cam has been good, man. But I don't want to give him too much. You know what I'm saying? Heel's been really good. I will go Heel. Luis Heel over Cam. I think it depends. If you're going for the ALDS, you want to go for experience. You want to go for experience. But when Heel is on, he is on. That's the thing with him. Interesting though. It's an interesting question. It's a good problem to have that they have some opportunity. Agreed. Man, I'm telling you, it makes me really excited for next year. Cole, Fried, Rodon. I mean, that's a big three right there. He did. He pitched well today. His own defense hurt him too. But Cole, Fried, Rodon, Heel. I mean, that fifth starter is between Warren and Schlittler and Clark Schmidt. I mean, you could probably trade Clark Schmidt for another bullpen arm or a leadoff player. It's up to you. Maybe. It's a good problem to have. We won't go 6 deep. They need to re-sign Bellinger, yes. And they got to extend Jazz. Jazz needs to be extended. I think Jazz is awesome at second base. Fourth 30-30 season in Yankees history. Just incredible. I'm so happy for him. Hold the line, bullpen. This is where the bullpen's got to do the job. The bullpen has to do their job right now. 0-1 count. Come on, Cruz. Vamos. Strike. I like Cruz, man. He's got good stuff. Let's see the scores. Yeah, Blue Jays are getting smacked right now. 0-2 count. Splitter. Low and away. Splitter low and away. Had a little too much plate. Hung up a little bit too much. Oh, 2 count. Yes. Now, my friend fried me. He said, I should have pulled my parlay when I saw you were streaming. It's OD. For Jackson Holiday? All right. Cruz did what he could. He had a walk, but he didn't really hurt us. It was the defense that inning. Grounded. Ah! Hill's our best bullpen arm, but Boone doesn't seem to trust him. I think what he needs is clean innings. You know what I mean, Sib? You put him into these games right now where it's all over the place. Is my food here? AZ, it's a tool meant to help you. What it can't be is your crutch. Come on. Gotta get Gunner here. Hey, technology is a useful tool. It can be used for good and it can be used for evil. Let's not forget about that. It can be used for good, it can be used for evil. It's just a tool. But what we can't let it be is let it rule. You know what I'm saying? It's hit to the left field. Dang it, dang it, dang it, dang it. That's not good. We got a relay. You gotta make that relay. It's bullpen all the time, bro. You have to shut down the inning. With everything. It's bullpen, bro. It's gonna be the end of us, bro. It's gonna be the end of us. Oh man. Pain, 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 bro. Swing and a miss. All right, come on, Joe. And thus, 2 strikeouts at the stadium. Catch my dog for 2K Sunday, and you gotta wait all in general. Like, KC's out. I really saw that. Happens to KC. Yeah, you going. Both teams got smacked. Yeah, yeah. Wait all day. Wait all. Bro, it's like I can't help. Because obviously Sunday was just still pretty fresh. But everything going on in our country, bro, it's like I can't help but not. Everything going on in our country, like it's man, it weighs on you, bro. So how are you guys doing with everything? 'Cause you know what, like it's not hard to get bad news. Bad news, bad news will pop up on you without you even asking for it. That's how the algorithm feeds you things. It just keeps your mind. Well, they gave up a run, but here we are. You see Arena Zaskova get stabbed on the train. That's evil, right? That's awful to see. You see Charlie Kirk get shot in the throat. You know, just being in the colleges and just engaging with people in debate, which is what you want. That's all people ask for. We want to have a conversation. We want to have a conversation, and then someone's having a conversation, and then you just shoot them in the head. And then, of course, we had the anniversary of 9/11, 24 years. And 9/11 for me, as a young kid, when that happened at 6 years old, like the first time you really see it. Well, just need 2 runs, bro. We'll figure it out. One nothing Orioles. It is so obvious to me. It's never been more obvious to me that evil is on the move, and that there really is evil out there. Chicken with broccoli. Correct, Zion. Correct. There is evil out there. And what do we do as hopefully everybody is, I mean, we as Christians, what do you do? You have to come up with answers for why these things happen. Right? People go, oh, it's mental health, it's the gods, it's this. Those are symptoms of deeper problems in the human condition. Period. We are a sinful, evil, very capable of evil people. And, you know, they talk about all these political problems. Politics is downstream from culture. Culture is downstream from what we worship. The culture and what happens in our culture is a result of what's going on inside of our hearts, man. Come on. Oh, here come the cats out of the woodwork. Here come the cats out of the woodwork. Come on, Rice. I need a Rice fastball here to go yard. All right, tying run coming up to the plate, guys. Oh, we got the right man up. Mm-hmm. Captain, I need you, bro. Cap, I need you here, bro. A double may not score the run in, so I need the 2-run shot. I ain't gonna lie. I'm greedy. 0-1 count. Garcia deals. Ooh, that ball's chopped. All right, it's a base hit. I'll take it. I'll take it. Bellinger's a good man to have up right now. I'll take it. I'll take it. Strike. Oh, 1 count. Ah, little dribbler in front of the plate. Damn. A base hit's going to get this game tied. But that was tight. It was like a swinging bunt. This is probably our best chance, bro. Yo, what's up, my boy? Appreciate the sub, Johnny. Yo, Johnny, I was just saying, every time I'm on, whenever I'm on, once a week, twice a week, this is what they be doing, bro. But I appreciate the sub, dog, for real. Much love. Every time I'm on. Now, they got a chance to tie the game here. They got a chance to tie the game. Okay, they got the right man up with Stanton coming up. But I need him to come through. I need him to come through for real, bro. I'm serious. Come on, bro. Bro, got me looking crazy. All I'm doing is reacting to losses. Yo, at one point, there was a Blue Jays video that I did. And somebody was like, is this guy only screaming about the Yankees? Because every video was us losing. Sad. Sad. This might be the last chance, Keller, for real. You know what? Nothing, no eating. I need to see what's going to happen here. Throw him a hanger. Throw him a hanger, please. Outside. 1-0 count. Ooh, he just swung and missed that. A good one. One count. Oh, outside. 2-1. Stay in command of the at bat. I believe in Stanton, bro. I believe in Stanton. He's come through for us many times. I need it to happen again right now. 2-1 count. He's gonna throw him a fastball. Try to get back into the count. Man. Sucks. That was it right there, guys. That might have been it. That might have been it right there. Well, the bullpen's got to keep it at this score. We have... Who are we going to have batting up next inning? Rosario. Who's batting sixth? Rosario, Slater. Probably going to put Grisham in there. Damn it, man. I'm sick of it, bro. Every time I'm live, we losing. Another drug boat got blown up. Yep. Anybody that was a DTO, a designated terrorist organization, sayonara. Sayonara. Bye. Lighter is so hit and miss too, bro. Two count. All right. Lined. The base hit. Oh, no more runs, man. Please. We gotta bag this. We gotta try to keep it at 4-2. Well, they're gonna go for another run. They need insurance. Two-0 count. Strike. Come on. Two-one count. All right, fly ball. All right. We just missed that one. It was a 3-1 count. We had a good pitch to hit. Come on. Oh, no. Thank God. All right. It's still 4-2. We still have a chance. It's all we need. We need a rally, man. Woo. They don't have a rally in their bones? I don't think so either. I'm skeptical. No rally in their bones. Kelly, did you get a chance to watch the House of Highlights class video? Yep. That was the time, bro. I'm not sure if any of you guys saw it, but the House of Highlights had a video that I was glad to be a part of. It was called Clash. One Red Sox fan versus 10 Yankee fans. So I had a chance to sit up there, talk some smack and talk some baseball. Yankees versus Red Sox. He would make a claim, and we get a chance to go up there and debate it. And man, I had a blast spending time doing that, man, because I don't take anything for granted when it comes to content. All of the times. Drop. Fine. See what I'm saying? Yours truly right there. Talking about Derek. The claim was David Ortiz is more clutch than Derek Jeter. So, you know, I wasn't going to go up there and take that. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't got a chance to watch it, by all means, please go up there, tap into the video, show it some love. I had a blast on it. You know, I'm just grateful, man. The opportunity to go up there and talk sports, meet new creators. That's what I've been doing for a long time, man. And content, we just did this because we had to pass the time somehow during COVID, and I ended up getting into sports and investing all this resources. 0-2 count. Investing into all these resources I have here: camera, microphone, PC, computers, learning how to edit and do everything on my own. I'm always grateful, bro. Whenever there's a chance I can go do something fun. What a pathetic at bat that was, Slater. What a terrible swing. Rallying their bones, non-existent. But man, I'm just so grateful. You know, you use your talents and you have your passion. You know, you get God-given talents. And then you have certain passions, and when those things line together, you know, you can make things happen. And I'm just happy, man. Like, I took a while off of streaming to get things together in my life, and we came back, and we've had a blast. We've been connecting with everybody, we've been putting content out, meeting new people, getting a chance to shed light on a lot of things and talk, man. And I'm just so grateful, bro. I'm appreciative to all of you. So if you haven't watched it, make sure you tune in. House of Highlights, one Red Sox fan versus 10 Yankee fans, and we're about to lose. Oh, 2 count. It's terrible, man. Terrible, terrible, terrible. They folded. Jazz struck out to end the game and all that. It's crazy. He'd be Theo Vaughn. That's funny. We're still on the top of the wild card. Let's see. Let's see what the standings are. Well, right now, the Astros are losing and the Jays are losing. The Jays are getting smacked 10-1. We could have gained a game today, but of course, we never want to gain a game. Never. We never capitalize. Never. Well, we're definitely not getting the division, but we're still on top of the wild card, and that's fine. But it is what it is, man. We had a blast. We'll be back on Sunday. Garrett Cole needs to come back. Won't be not for a while. So we'll be back Sunday. Jets, Buccaneers. We'll obviously keep, well, we won't keep tabs on the Giants because the Giants will play at 8 o'clock. Yankees will keep tabs on too. I'm not going to do both because that's just overstimulating for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Way too overstimulating. So, let's see. Yes, sir, Keller. I'll see you later, bro. Much love. Johnny, I'll see you soon, bro. Appreciate the sub. Appreciate the love. Appreciate you pulling up and showing love. We'll be, we got some content to cut. We got some things to do. Zion, I'll talk to you later. I'm going to holler at y'all. I will see y'all Sunday. Sunday. I do Jets reactions. Yeah, I might crash out. I might crash out on Sunday. I rage quit the stream the other day, bro. I rage quit the stream. I said, I'm not watching this no more. This is tired. I like reacting to bad teams. And with my luck and with my frequency of streaming, it definitely loses. We'll see. All right, boys. I'm going to holler at y'all. Be good. Be safe. Don't consume too much negative content, like we said.